All right. Like I said, man, yo, we here. We are freaking here. You know what I'm saying? You already know what the TikTok is. Seattle Storm versus the Indiana Fever. I did the last Seattle Storm game. Seattle Storm, man. Listen, NECA, and the girls, that defensively they have done a great job. NECA, Izzy, NECA, Izzy, Skylar Diggins, and Jew Lloyd. They have been playing very, very phenomenal basketball so far. I think they have all of the pieces that they need, but we just got to see what they could do. The Indiana Fever, six of they have won six of their last nine. They won six of their last nine. So since the last meeting of the Storm, they've been 6-3 since they last met the Seattle Storm. We'll see what they do tonight. Caitlin Clark has been playing much better. At 16-66. We'll see how she does tonight. Drew Lloyd she's gonna have to match up with Drew Lloyd. Start lineups for the night. You got on the Indian Fever side, you got Melissa Smith, Christy Wallace, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark. On Seattle Storm star, you got Drew Lloyd, Sky Diggins, Ezzy Mag, NECA, and Jordan Horston. This game is going to be live in Seattle. So we're going to get right to it. Road to recovery storm. No injuries to report. All players are available. So let's get it. So jump ball, and it's going to go to Seattle Storm. Horston is going to collect. Horston in mid court. Horston gives it up to Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins out on the far right side. Sky Diggins gives it up to Izzy. Izzy drives down the lane. Left hand drive is blocked. And it's recovered by Caitlin. Caitlin Clark, all the way up the court. Caitlin Clark dumps it off to Leah Boston. Leah Boston faking the lane. Hook, no good. Rebound by Izzy. Izzy gives it up to Sky. Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins drives at the free throw line. Gives it up to Iggy. No look pass for the layup. It's good. Seattle get on the board with the first 2 points of the game. 9:17 remaining. Boston up the court. Gives it up. Finds zero. Finds Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith down the lane. Scoop layup is good. Ties the game at 2. Inbound to Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins up the court to Horston. Horston tries the no look layup. It rims out. No good. Rebound by Smith. Gives it up to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark down to Leah Boston. Leah Boston. Jump hook in the lane. No good. Gets on rebound. Leah Boston puts it back and it's good. 4-2. Indiana leads by 2. 8:40 remaining. Inbound to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd out on the left side. Drew Lloyd crossover. Tries for the 3. No good. Rebound by Clark. Caitlin Clark zooms up the court very, very fast and misses the layup. Misses the bunny at the basket. Rebound by Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins pushes it up the court. Sky Diggins launches a 3 of her own. No good. Rebound. And it's taken by NECA. NECA controls it and she scores. Ties the game at 4. 8:10 remaining. Boston gives it up to Smith. Smith over the screen. Back to Boston. Down low to Smith. Smith down low gets the down low bucket in the paint, and it's good. 6-4. Indiana leads by 2. Sky Diggins over the half court line. That's Caitlin Clark in front of her. Gives it up to Ezzy. Ezzy Mag. Gives it up to Horston. Back to Sky. Sky Diggins. Finds NECA down the lane. Tries for scoop layup, no good. Rebound by Smith. Gives it up to Caitlin. Caitlin, live pass into Aaliyah Boston, and that shit has been working damn near for the last 3 or 4 plays. And Aaliyah Boston scores. 8-4. Indiana lead by 4. Indiana shoot 4 for 7. Drew Lloyd brings it up the court. Drew Lloyd gets over the screen, pulls up jumper. It's good. Drew Lloyd trying to find her control, to find her shot again. 8-6. Seattle trail by 2. Caitlin Clark has Sky Diggins in front of her. Gives the ball up quickly. Gives it up to Smith. Out on the left side. Fires the 3. No good. And that's going to fly out of bounds. That's going to be Seattle basketball. Caitlin Clark, who missed a bunny at the basket, she couldn't believe it. It looked like she may have lost her footing a little bit. Sky Diggins brings it up the court. Sky Diggins drives left. Load in the lane, no good. Rebound by Smith. Gives it up to Caitlin. Caitlin loses it, and that's still going to be Indiana ball. 6:37 remaining in this first quarter. 6:37 remaining in this third quarter. Indiana lead by 2. Inbound to Caitlin. Caitlin out on the far right. Caitlin in midcourt. It's the high screen from Aaliyah. Aaliyah fakes, kicks it out to the corner, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd is going to push up the court over the half court line. Drew Lloyd finds Izzy, and Horston recovers. Horston gives it up to Izzy. Izzy fires, and no good. Rebound by Smith. Gives it up to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Still in control. Caitlin Clark out on the far right side. That's Izzy in front of her. Bounce pass into on the high post of Aaliyah. Aaliyah tries to lob it in, and it's a turnover. Collected by Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins moves it up the court. Into Izzy. Izzy gets the easy layup and in. The game is tied at 8. 5:40 remaining. Caitlin Clark will bring the ball up over the half court line. Caitlin Clark. That's Sky Diggins going to bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston looking. Finds Caitlin again. Caitlin looking to ignite. Caitlin drives. The ball, she's down on the floor, and there's no foul on it. It's stolen, and it's controlled by Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd with the crossover up the court, and she is fouled. Very hard foul by Aaliyah Boston. And Drew Lloyd will go to the free throw line for 2. 5:17 remaining in this game. 5:17 remaining in this first quarter. Excuse me. I'm a little off right now, but 5:17 remaining in this first quarter, man. Shout out to everybody that navigated to this game, navigated to the other side, man. Appreciate it, y'all. Drew Lloyd makes the first free throw. Gives Seattle the lead. Oh man, Drew Lloyd is second in the lead and fouls, tied for second in fouls drawn. And she hits both free throws. Seattle up by 2. 5:15 remaining. Caitlin Clark brings the ball up. Caitlin Clark over the half court line. Caitlin gives it up to Aaliyah. Aaliyah tries to dump it down, but they saw that shit. Izzy collects the steal. Gives it up to Necker, who gives it up to Horston. Horston down the lane. Get pass out to Izzy. Izzy fires the 3 and it's good. Seattle goes up by 5 off the Izzy 3. 4:45 remaining. 4:45 remaining. Gives it up to Smith. Smith looking for Aaliyah. Aaliyah down in the post. Aaliyah marries down all the way in the post. Can't get nothing to go. Rebound by Necker. Necker gives it up to Sky Diggins, who gives it up to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd fires the 3 and it's good. 8-point lead by Seattle. And Indiana is going. No. Caitlin Clark is going to zoom up the court. Gives the ball up to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah spins in the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound by Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins up the court. Sky Diggins float in the lane. No good. Rebound by Smith. Smith is going to push the ball up the court. Smith going to take it herself. Smith float in the lane is good. Very up and down pace right now. Both teams are just trying to get the ball up the court. Drew Lloyd over the half court line. Drew Lloyd gets over the screen. Drew Lloyd is double. Necker wide open for 3. No good. It rims out. Rebound by Leah Boston. Gives it up to Caitlin Clark. 3:30 remaining in this first quarter. Caitlin Clark gets over the screen and she is fouled. She is to step like 3, but it's going to be a timeout by Indiana. 10-16. 3:25 remaining in this first quarter. Seattle much in control of this game as they take an early lead. We will be right back. Tonight's game is brought to you by The WNBA. WNBA, man. Fantastic action. Fantastic. Very, very fantastic. Very fantastic action. Oh, hold on. I need to get something to drink, man. It's starting to get a little bit dry right now. Give me a second, y'all. I'll be right back after these messages. OKC hat was the first hat that I wore while I was on train. Thanks, bro. Oh man, I probably should have got something to drink while I was out. But I had to cash out on some tickets, plane tickets. So shout out to everybody that's in the stream. Shout out to everybody that's showing live. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Hit the like, share, subscribe button on your way in and out the door. Like, share, subscribe button on your way in and out the door, man. Oh, excuse me. Tonight's game is brought to you by Sombrero Carter in Providence, Swedish. Providence, Swedish. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Fox 13. Fox 13. Some games coming up on the schedule. Sparks and the Mercury, they play tomorrow. Dream and her son play tomorrow. Liberty, they kind of pissed me off the other night, but they also play Allen. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Mitchell gets it out to Smith. And Smith down the lane, and she is fouled. And Indiana will go back to the free throw line. Indiana trails 10-16. Christy Sides is the second year head coach of the Indiana Fever. 20-38 record so far. She got to get her shit together, clean this shit up. Smith is at the line. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. 3:14 remaining in this first quarter. 3:14 remaining in this first quarter. She hits the first. Smith misses the second. Rebound by Necker. Necker gives it up to Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins moves up the court over the half court line. Sky Diggins looking to set up. Gives it up to Necker. Necker. Top of the 3-point line. Gives it up to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd comes off the 3 and she hits. That is some NBA style type of screen she came off of. 11-19. Seattle leads by 8. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Great defense by Houston, who almost had it. That's going to be out of bounds. Great play by Seattle to free up Drew Lloyd for that 3. Inbound. Smith has the ball out on the far right side. Indiana's bench is in. A drive. Kick out to Mitchell. Mitchell was on the floor. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation as Caitlin Clark watches on. 11-19. Seattle leads by 8. Seattle has 5 straight wins at home. Sammy brings up the ball. Joe Holston fires. Drew Lloyd fires another three, and she hits. Seattle leads by 11. 2:10 remaining. And Mitchell gets the ball, and she is trapped, and that's going to be a jump ball by her and Necker. Great defense by Seattle. Drew Lloyd with the jab and a step back three. Jesus Christ. And Necker gets control of it. Drew Lloyd will bring it up over the half court line. Drew Lloyd gets over the screen. Drew Lloyd kicks it out. Tries to dump it down to Necker. Necker is fouled. It's going to be one of the first fouls on Indiana. About Page. Caitlin Clark will jump right back in the game, and she has just had a little bit of rest after that first quarter. Drew Lloyd will inbound, gives it in. Back to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd out on the left side. Drew Lloyd behind the back. Dumps it down. Finds Sammy. Sammy wide open. Air ball. Rebound by Horston. Horston fires something. That's a rebound by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is fouled. 134 remaining. Coach Noelle Quinn of the Seattle Storm. She's 59-59. She has exactly a 500 record. Trying to get her shit together. Inbound to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark fires the three, and she hits. Caitlin Clark with the long three makes it an 8-point game. 120 remaining in this first quarter. Sammy fires the three off the screen, and she hits. Great catch and shoot three by Sammy, as she gives the Seattle Storm 11-point lead. Caitlin Clark looking to do some damage. Caitlin Clark gets the dribble handoff over the screen to Boston. Aaliyah dumps it down, and then Indiana gets an easy layup. 16-25. Seattle lead by 9. Drew Lloyd will bring the ball up. Drew Lloyd is fouled. Drew Lloyd is raving in pain right now. She is down. Lloyd is down, and she is really not getting up. I think Lloyd must have got popped in the eye. Lloyd must have got popped in the eye. 16-25, 46 seconds remaining in this first game. Hull is probably going to sit down, probably going to go back to the thing. But Drew Lloyd is still down on the floor, and she is not getting up. Drew Lloyd is down. She is not getting up. We're going to go to a timeout. Drew Lloyd is down, and she is just now getting up. Everybody thought Drew Lloyd did an acting job there, but she definitely got scratched in the eye. Something definitely did happen. And Drew Lloyd is walking off on her own power. Either that or she did an amazing acting job. Drew Lloyd will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 46.2 remaining in this first quarter. 46.2 remaining in this first quarter. Shout out to everybody that's watching live. Everybody that's in the chat. Drew Lloyd makes the first. eye looks a little bit puffy, but Drew Lloyd is gonna hang and she's gonna play this one out. 16-26, Seattle leads by 10. Make that 11. Drew Lloyd hits both free throws. Inbound in, and Drew Lloyd will intentionally foul, and she will make her way out of the game. I think Drew Lloyd is headed back to the locker room, and it doesn't look very good for Seattle right now. Doesn't look too good for Seattle right now. So yeah, 27-16. Indiana will go to the free throw line and get the first. 17-27 is the score right now. 17-27 is the score right now. And then Indiana hits both free throws. 44 seconds remaining. Sky Diggins hits a dribble handoff from Houston. No good. Rebound by Leah Boston. Gets it into Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark out to Leah Boston. Leah Boston gives it up to Hall. Back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark splits the defenders. Float in the lane is good. 20-27. Caitlin Clark cuts the lead to 7. 16 remaining. Seattle will hold for 1. Sky Diggins out on the far right. Gives it up. Finds Sammy. Sammy launches the 3 and hits. Sammy extends the lead back to 10. Caitlin Clark pushes it up the court dumb fast. And she is fouled. And Sky Diggins commits a very careless foul. There was no need for that foul at the end of the quarter. But a very careless foul by Sky Diggins, and as Caitlin Clark will go to the free throw line for 2. Caitlin Clark misses the first. 1.6 remaining in this first. 20-30 is the score. Caitlin Clark. She will make the second. Sammy hits the inbound, tries to launch that shit, but it's no good. And at the end of 1, Seattle leads 30-21. 9-point lead for Seattle. Drew Lloyd has went back to the locker room after a apparent eye injury, and hopefully she will be back. We will be back right after these messages. As I watched, I thought that was Chloe Bailey, but I think that was Lexi Brown. Shout out to Lexi Brown from the LA Sparks and all them badass baddies men from the LA Sparks, man. Shout out to them. And them girls are special. I just wish they had a better record. That's all. Yeah. I'll be right back after these messages. Yo. I mean, we are back to live action. Mercedes dumps it off. Finds, finds Victoria for the wide open jump shot. She hits 32-24. Caitlin Clark gets the strip, but she chases it down. Caitlin Clark gets the ball up, kicks it off, and it's a turnover. It's picked off by Mercedes, who gives it up to Sammy. He gives it up to tries to give it up to Victoria, but it's out of bounds. 8:39 remaining in the second quarter. 32-24. Leah Boston will inbound. 8-point lead for Seattle. Caitlin Clark will bring the ball up. Caitlin Clark gets over the screen. Caitlin Clark launches the three. No good. Rebound by Mercedes. Gives it up to Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins gives it up to Mercedes. Mercedes lines up a jump shot. No good. Rebound by Aaliyah. Aaliyah is going to push the ball up the court. Aaliyah going to push the ball up the court. She gets in the post. Aaliyah backing down Mercedes. Aaliyah dumps it out. Pick out. Drive. No good. Rebound by Mercedes. Gives it up to Sky Diggins. Back to Mercedes. Back to Sammy. Back to Mercedes. Mercedes wide open jump shot again. No good. Rebound by Aaliyah. Aaliyah recovers it. Gives it up to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark speeds up the court. Caitlin Clark with a no look pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Caitlin Clark. Erica is wide open. Erica fires the three. She hits. 27-32. Seattle leads by 5. Sky Diggins will bring the ball up the court. Gives it up to Ezzy. Ezzy Mag. Gives it up to Houston. Houston. Gives it up to Sky. Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins on the far right. Gets the screen for Mercedes. Mercedes kicks it out to Houston. Houston fires the three. No good. Rebound by Aaliyah. Aaliyah gets it up to Caitlin Clark. She fires it up the court and finds the easy assist to Katie. And that's going to be a timeout by Seattle. Indiana cuts the lead to 3 off of the made basket by Katie Samuelson. 29-32, 6:59 remaining in this second quarter. We will be right back. Back for live bathroom. Mecca. Been moving my lane. Left hand layup is good. 34 to 29. Inbound to Caitlin Clark. 6:40 remaining. Seattle lead by 5. Caitlin Clark at the top of the key. Has Scott Diggins in front of him. Gets the screen. From Aaliyah. Aaliyah, top of the key. Gives it up to Smith. Smith fades, fires, no good. Rebound by Necker. Gives it up to Scott Diggins. Scott Diggins is in the lane. Gives it up to Horston. Horston fakes the three. Drives. Spins. Fires in the lane. It's good. 29 to 36. 6 minutes remaining. Seattle is up by 7. Caitlin Clark moves it up the court. Gives it up to Smith. Smith is hesitant on the three. Smith gives it up to Katie. Katie gives it up to Aaliyah. Aaliyah drives down the lane, misses an easy layup, and rebound by Necker, but Necker's fouled. 5:47 remaining. Jewel Lloyd will sub back into the game. Jewel Lloyd will sub back into the game after her early injury. Jewel Lloyd is back. Sammy will shoot the flagrant, will shoot the take foul. Sammy will hit the free throw. 29 to 37. 5:47 remaining in this first half. Drew Lloyd will inbound. Is it in to Sammy? Sammy will bring it up. Sammy gives it up to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd gives it up to Necker. Necker moves in the post. Necker up and under, no good. Rebound by Aaliyah. Gives it up to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark gives it up to Smith. Smith down in the post. Smith throws it up, no good. Rebound by Izzy. Izzy flies up the court, very fast up the court. And it's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be Seattle basketball. Um, rebound battle is pretty. The rebound battle is pretty much the same right now. Sammy will inbound, inbound to Necker. Gives it up to Sammy. Sammy. They run that same damn play for Sammy to get open for three. Sammy didn't take it. Down low to Izzy. Izzy fires, and it's good. Plus the foul, and Izzy will go to the line for one more. 29 to 39. Great pass by Sammy. Izzy with the up and under layup, and she scores. Izzy completes the 3-point play. 40 to 29. 5 minutes remaining. Inbound to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark over the half court line. Caitlin Clark gives it up to, who is that? That will be Christie. Out to Christie. 55 for 3. Rebound by Aaliyah. No good. Rebound. Great steal by Aaliyah after missing an easy layup. Gives it up to Caitlin Clark. Finds Aaliyah down the middle. Aaliyah out to Smith. Gives it down out to Mitchell. Mitchell with the scoop layup plus the foul. And she will go to the line for one more. 31 to 40. Mitchell will go to the free throw line. And she misses. She gets her own rebound. Mitchell fires a three. No good. Rebound. And that's going to be a loose ball foul on Smith. It's going to be going the other way. Seattle. No, that's going to be a loose ball foul. That's going to be on Izzy. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Izzy. Mm-hmm. 31-40. Seattle lead by 9. 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. We will be right back. We are back. Christie will inbound. Christie will inbound. She's looking. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell loses it and it's stolen. It's picked up by Horston. Horston loses it, gives it up to Lloyd. Lloyd out to Sammy. Sammy gets over the screen. Sammy dumps it out. Finds Horston. Horston jump shot. No good. Rebound by Caitlin. Caitlin Clark dumps it up the court. Very fast pass. It's controlled. Smith. Spin move in the lane. Fades. No good. Christie with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good. Another offensive rebound by Indiana. No look pass and it's stolen. Recovered by Mercedes. Mercedes gives it up to Sammy. Sammy. 3:18 remaining. Seattle leads by 9. Gives it up to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd. Down the lane. Fades, fires off the backboard. It's good. Drew Lloyd extends the lead to 11. Extends the lead to 11. Mitchell. Gets over the screen, up and under layup. It's an air ball. She gets her own collect the rebound, dump it out to Christie. Christie spin move in the lane. Spin move, no good. She gets her own rebound out to Mitchell. Mitchell fires the three, and she finally hits one. 34-42. Seattle lead by 8. Sammy gives it up to Necker. Necker gives it up to Houston. Houston down low to Necker. Necker underneath the basket, layup plus the foul, and she will go to the line for one more. Necker will go to the free throw line for one more. 34-44. Seattle lead by 10. Make that 11. 34-45. 2:21 remaining in this game. Inbound to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark up to Aaliyah. Is up to Christie. Christie down low. Is it in the Temmie? Temmie. Just the layup. Inbound to Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins over on the far left. Down the middle of Necker. Necker. Is it up to Lloyd? Lloyd out to Necker. Necker pays, fires, and hits another. Necker is starting to ignite. Seattle goes back up by 11. Inbound to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark loses it, and it's stolen by Mercedes. Up the court to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd fires the three and hits. Jesus Christ. The Seattle Storm are about to ignite in this quarter. 36-50, 125 remaining. Caitlin Clark over the half court line. Out on the far right side. Gives it up to Temmie. Temmie drives. And she is fouled. That's going to be a foul on Mercedes. Inbound to Caitlin Clark. Dumps it into Leah Boston. Leah Boston spins in the lane. It's blocked by Izzy. No, it's blocked by Necker. Necker down the court to Houston. Houston spins in the lane. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Aaliyah. Aaliyah out to Caitlin Clark. Just under a minute to go. Caitlin Clark speeds up the court. Fadeaway three. No good. Rebound by Necker. Great defense by Seattle. 36-50. Seattle lead by 14. 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Drew Lloyd controls it. Drew Lloyd puts up a shot, and she is fouled. That's going to be a foul on Christie. Christie Wallace. Drew Lloyd will inbound. Is it in the Sky Diggins? 30 seconds remaining. Drew Lloyd fires another three and hits. Jesus Christ. The Seattle Storm is about to break this game wide open. 28 seconds remaining. Caitlin Clark gets the inbound. She's going to play for one shot. Lob in, and it's going to be Indiana's basketball. That's going to be last touch by Necker. Christie will inbound. Christie looking. On Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark inbound shot fires is good. No foul on the play. 39-53. These rookies are not getting a fair shake, and that's going to be off of the Fever. Great save by Necker. 1.2 remaining in the second quarter, and Scott Diggins will inbound. This is out to Sammy. Sammy fires a three, no good. And at the end of the first half, the score: Seattle Storm 53, the Indiana Fever 39. The Seattle Storm has breaking this game wide open. Drew Lloyd, who exited the first quarter with an injury, came back and then stormed back and knocked down a couple of threes. She is the high. She is the game high with 23 points, 5 for 7 from three. She is absolutely on fire right now. We will be right back. Uh, my bad, y'all. I was still watching the game, but I was on the phone. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this game is an ass whooping right now. Kalen Clark just got fouled, 51-67, 3:29 remaining in the third. Caitlin Clark will go to the free throw line. The Seattle Storm's defense is just swarming like crazy right now. And yeah, 53 to 67, 54 to 67. Seattle leads by 13. 3:20 remaining. Sammy is gonna bring up the ball over the half court line, gives it up to Izzy. Izzy out on the left side. Gives it up to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd fires the three and she hits. 54 to 70. Jewel Lloyd, 25 points on the night. Caitlin Clark will bring the ball up over the half court line. Caitlin Clark dumps it in to Tammy. Tammy fakes, tries to go up and under, gives it out to Smith. Smith out to Wallace. Wallace fires the three and hits. 57 to 70. Seattle lead by 13. 2:43 remaining. Out to Sammy. Bounce past to Necker. Necker out to Horseman. Horseman fires a corner three. No good. Rebound by Tammy. Gives it up to Caitlin. Caitlin bounce pass, and she loses it, and that's going to be out of bounds. A lot of things going wrong in this game for the Fever as they trail by 13. 2:20, 2:23 remaining. Gives it up to Izzy. Izzy out to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd finds Sammy. Sammy fires. Long three, no good. Rebound by Caitlin. Caitlin saves it. Gives it into Sammy. Sammy out to Wallace. Wallace. Tammy recovers it and gets the easy layup. 59 to 70. No look pass by Sky Diggins is stolen. Caitlin Clark rushes up the court, fires it out to Christie. Christie fires the three, no good. Rebound by Necker. Necker over the half court line. Necker she has it stolen. It's recovered by Christie. Gives it up to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark out on the far wing. Caitlin Clark skips out to Smith. Out to Christie. Christie Wallace. Christie. Excuse me. I believe if that's my mistaken, that's Katie. Oh no, that's Lexi. Excuse me. No. That was Lexi. I'm getting the names mixed up right now. 59 and 70. This game looked like it might get out of hand real quick, man. Mercedes will inbound. Mercedes out to Sammy. Sammy fires the three. It's no good. That's gonna be Indiana basketball. Up to Wallace. This is up to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark tries to fade. Kicks it out to Tammy. Tammy out to Lexi. Lexi drive. No look pass to Tammy. Tammy lays it up and in. Inbound to Drew Lloyd. Indiana trails by 9. 15 seconds to go. Drew Lloyd is fouled. Sammy fires the 3, and it's no good. And at the end of 3 quarters, the score 70-61. Seattle Storm lead by 9. We will be back to start the 4th quarter. In a few minutes, man. We will be back. Start that 4th. All right, we are back. 4th quarter. Drew Lloyd in the post. Fires. Layup, no good. Rebound by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark over the half-court line. Gives it up to Temmie. Gives it up to Wallace. Wallace is fouled. Mm. Lexi will inbound. Gives it in Aaliyah. Gives it back into Wallace. Finds Caitlin Clark. Who finds, who is that? That's Aaliyah. Aaliyah fires. Shoots, no good. Rebound by Drew Lloyd. Gives it up to Scott Diggins. Scott Diggins slows it down, kicks it out. Kicks it out to Mercedes. Mercedes gives it up to Sammy. Sammy out to Izzy. Izzy drives left, hangs, fires, and hits. 72-61. 8:53 remaining. Seattle hold 11-point lead. Caitlin Clark hits it in into Leah Boston. Leah Boston gets on rebound, and that's going to be out. That's going to be Seattle's basketball. Into Necker. Necker is fouled. 8:31 remaining in this fourth quarter. 8:31 remaining in this fourth quarter. 61-72. Seattle leads by 11. Seattle leads by 11. Scott Diggins scores. Caitlin Clark brings the ball up, gives it up to Tammy, and is knocked out of bounds by Drew Lloyd. It will stay with Indiana. Caitlin Clark will inbound, gets it into Erica. Erica out on the left. Erica down the lane, and that's going to be a turnover as the Fever they're starting to crumble. 8:04 remaining in this fourth quarter. Inbound to Sky Diggins. Sky Diggins up the court has Caitlin Clark on. Sky Diggins is surveying the floor in midcourt. It's up to Drew Lloyd. Drew Lloyd gets over the screen, dumps it off to Mercedes. Mercedes lands, and she is fouled. Necker in the post. Underneath the basket, lays it up and in. 61-76. Seattle lead by 15. 7:30 remaining. It's it into Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark fires a long three, no good. Rebound by Wallace. Gives it into Lexi. Gives it into Smith. Smith is fouled. Into Smith. Smith dumps it out and it's deflected by Scott Diggins. It's going to be Indiana basketball. (76-61). Seattle lead by 15. 7:07 remaining in the fourth. 7:07 remaining in this fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark will inbound. They try to clean up the mess right now. Caitlin Clark will inbound. Jump shot off the inbound. No good. Rebound by Tammy. Gets it out to Caitlin. Caitlin. Out to Tammy. Tammy makes the shot. Drives. Kicks out to Lexi. Lexi in the corner fakes the three. Tries to drive and it's blocked by Necker. Controlled by Lloyd. Lloyd up the court. Gives it up to Horston. Gives it up to Mercedes. Back to Lloyd. You Lloyd down the lane. Skips. And she is fouled. And she's going to go to the line for two. Try to extend this lead. It's 17. 61-76. As Drew Lloyd gets back to the free throw line. And Drew Lloyd hits both free throws. 61-78. Caitlin Clark would get it up the court. Caitlin Clark in mid-court has a horse in front of her. Caitlin Clark dumps it down. And it's going to be another jump ball by Seattle. It's control. The jump ball is controlled by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark loses it, and it's a turnover, and it's controlled by Horston. Horston gets up the court. And that's another foul. Not gonna lie, look like this game is about over. Horston is gonna go to the free throw line for two. The Seattle Storm are up 78-61 in this game. Might have to take a bit of a bathroom break in a second, but Horston will shoot two free throws. 6:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. 6:10 remaining. Horston hits the first. Seattle goes up by 18. They missed the second. Rebound by Hemi. Gives it up to Caitlin. Gives it up to Smith, who gives it up to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark. It's over the screen. Out to Tammy. Tammy. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell fires the three and hits. Indiana definitely needed that three. 64-79. Just under 5:40 remaining in this game. And the Indiana Fever mount a comeback here late in this game. Necker up and under. No good. Rebound by Tammy. Tammy out to Caitlin. Caitlin Clark taking her time. Gives it up to Tammy. Tammy looking. Finds Alexi. Who finds Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is covered right now. Gives it up to Lexi. Lexi. And that's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be out of bounds on Indiana. Great defense by Seattle. Great defense by Drew Lloyd, who has 30 points on the night. 64-79. Seattle lead by 15. 5:05 remaining in this fourth quarter. We will be right back. Ooh, all right. Back to live action. The score 80-64. It's not looking good with Indiana right now. As they're just searching for 4:34 remaining. Fadeaway jumper by Mitchell or by Erica. Oh good. 64-80. 4:29 left in this fourth quarter. 4:29 left in this fourth quarter. Smith will go to the line for two. Smith will shoot, and she hits the first. 65-80. 65-80. 4:29 remaining in this game. 4:29 remaining in this fourth quarter. No good. Rebound by Mercedes. Mercedes is gonna push it up the court. Mercedes over the half court line. Mercedes out on the left. Looking, and it's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston is ripped by Sky Diggins. 65-80. Seattle leads by 15. 4:12 remaining. Erica Erica will inbound. Erica Wheeler will inbound. Erica Wheeler looking, gives it into Caitlin. Caitlin gives it up to Aaliyah Boston. Down low to Aaliyah Boston. Spinning the lane, up and under layup is good. 67-80. 4 minutes remaining. Sky Diggins gives it up to Izzy. Izzy out to Drew Lloyd, out to Mercedes. Mercedes out to Houston. Houston with the crossover move, spinning the lane. Down low, and that's still going to be Seattle basketball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 3:43 in the fourth. 67-80. And that is going to be a foul on Mercedes, and that's going to be Indiana basketball. Mercedes Russell was sub out. Caitlin Clark will bring the ball up. Gives it off to Erica. Erica looking. Down low to Smith. Smith face fires, and she is fouled. 67-80. 3:28 remaining in this fourth quarter. Oh, we will be right back. Mm. 67 to 80. 67 to 80. Appreciate it. Everybody showing up. Hit the like, share, subscribe button on your way in and out the goddamn door. Hit the like, share, subscribe button on your way in and out the door. Falling asleep over here, man. 67 to 80. 328 remaining in this game. Mm. Smith is at the line. For Indiana, 328 remaining. Sammy misses. Smith misses both free throws. Seattle out on the far right. Hey, Boston. I'm sitting in the paint. They got it stolen again. Shit is wild. These girls can't control the ball. What?